So, I'm the type of guy, I like to go out, like to party, like to have fun. But sometimes you're just in the kind of mood where you just want to stay at home, be with your people, the people that you know, and just vibe out like that, you know? Sometimes you be in the mood to just stay at the crib, chill with the clique, but you still keeping it legit. And you do it big, never stopping, so we staying at the crib, chilling with the clique, keeping it legit, and doing it big, yeah. From the time you step inside, it's like it's different from a club, cause the vibe is nicer. Whenever you come, the time is right, and if you heard about it, you're invited to this little shindig run by me and the team. Nothing too classy now, we keeping it real. We be taking shots, forget the cuisine, and everybody drove, it's no limousines. That means you can't be stush, you need to turn up. If you gon' be stush, don't even turn up. But once you get a shot in you, you will be going further. Like asking everyone for something for you to burn up. Really doesn't matter long as you do you. You knew this is something that we ain't new to. So if you have a few tunes that you wanna move to tell the crew to, pull them up on YouTube. When we at the crib, the vibe is nicer. Chilling with the clique, the vibe is nicer. Keeping it legit, the vibe is nicer. And we do it big, never stopping. When we at the crib, the vibe is nicer. Chilling with the clique, the vibe is nicer. Keeping it legit, the vibe is nicer. And do it big. Yo, we got the people now, so what will it be? When we switch it up, swapping the teams. Oh, we flip some cups, swapping the teams, flip some cups. You know who you gotta defeat, but even if you lose, you're winning. Cause this right here, a new kind of vision. Chilling with the crew who you knew from the beginning, and a couple fresh faces. You don't know who's with them, but you know that every single one of us got something in common, cause it's the kind of party for people who be on the run. We work hard every day of the week. On the weekend, we trade in our sleep for whatever we into, cause we passionate too. So when we get a chance, we turn up the venue. Even after most people leave, what we then do, move on to round two with a select few. When we at the crib, the vibe is nicer. Chilling with the clique, the vibe is nicer. Keeping it legit, the vibe is nicer. And we do it big, never stopping. Staying at the crib, the vibe is nicer. Chilling with the clique, and the vibe is nicer. Keeping it legit, no, the vibe is nicer. And we do it big, we never stop in. Myself home twice, saying that they putting something strong on nice. And we don't wanna hear no one's advice, cause nobody gonna live our life, and we've been waiting too long. Just to vibe to two songs. So if you find something wrong, then this ain't where you belong. Because, yo, we're not on time for pretenders. Just to have fun, no hit on the agenda. Go and get mad, bust a wine pon a fender. Then mix a drink or be your own bartender. Yo, tomorrow we now remember this party. Could I go on to November? The vibe's nice as soon as we enter. And we not stop, but the song I got end, yeah. Thank you. So you guys know once the weekend hits, then afterwards, what comes next? Monday. So sometimes you just be at work sitting, just looking at your clock like, oh man, yeah, the clock is ticking and I'm waiting to finish so I can jet, yo. In a couple minutes, I'm finna vanish like presto. Hit the speed limit, I'm driven to burn some petrol. Left aside like Esco, this my manifesto was after 5, let's go. Cause when my work done, I'm not the same person. I put in work, cuz send me any track that you pack it, then I gon' murk 'em. I said, when my work done, I'm not the same person. I put in work, cuz send me any track you think like it, and when it's that time, I be way too hype. Of my sense of composure, I may lose sight. It's like a full moon right when the waveform spikes. I transform into a monster, werewolf by night. I terrorize the village and pillage and killing every evening. The next day when they see me, they still don't know the secret of how I beat these beats into defeat. Then repeat, they be too sweet, it's like a feast, so I eat. I'm shanking these rhythms like it was prison time. After 5, I go from Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde, spitting lines, writing the illest verse. I'm feeling like Frankenstein, finished recording, I'm screaming, it's a lie, it's the mic. I don't know what it does, I just know we'll lose control if I'm open enough. And the moment I let go, that's the moment I love. Cause in the day I'm Bruce Banner, when I flow I'm the Hulk or a Sultan. Cause no one can tell me nothing, never disproving my logic, I'm like a Vulcan. And I be bringing the fire, so call me Vulcan the God, not the super friend. That's just insulting, there's no token black guy, no smoking, that's why I'm so dope but not high. That's smoking, that's why I don't choke when I rhyme. You gon' quote my Lex lines, don't hold my breath, I flow So the track's like, you don't know it's that guy. Cause when my work done, I'm like a different person. I put in work, cuz send me any track that you packing and I go murk 'em. So when my work done, I'm not the same person. I put in work, cuz send me any track you think like it, then I go murk. Fusion told me, why murk when he could easily disperse a beat? Burn it to the 3rd degree, then serve it in a wordy piece. Slice you with the gun, you would swear that he was Germany's. Herbal trees, man, he's on that Hercules. Plus he's strong in the dome, yes certainly. Clouds in his ozone with vision clear as words to heat. Endless with the rhymes like he grew up in the nursery. Died upon a cloud that had Jesus spit a verse to heat. Skinny person wrap it up, thundercast to clap it up. Left ear, right ear, he opens heads like apertures. Way above your flow, 7 levels to the aqueduct. Thought you were the sharpest till I'm at the neck of Dracula. Hope you're good at math, I brought this verse to add it up. Function on the X between your eyes like calculus with the Mac from a Mac here. He smack you with the back of it. Just reminding all them rock people it ain't happening. That was Young Fusion on the verse who couldn't be here today. So I had to give it up for him. But yo, to summarize, it goes like, if you send me any track that you packing, then I go murk it. Send me any track that you packing, then I go murk it. Send me any track that you packing, then I go murk it. What I say? Murk it. So this one is called Type X, or Another Type. Because Another Type to let you know. I mean, Another Type to brag and boast. Another Type to do the most. But at the same time, I is the type to rip a show. It goes, usually you never see me rapping on a track like this. On the rhythm like a clapping in a hat like this. 808s to be banging in the back like chicks. I know usually about this rap to this trap type. Shh. But it's a habit I be attacking. Lyrically stabbing like an assassin. Literally stabbing when I dagger in. Hooks, jabs, punchlines, even staggering. By another type of brother that I spend the whole song 4 minutes long talking about how good he is. I'd rather say what I got say then get out the way. But the listeners will figure if I'm full of it. Head bops and the DJ pulling it. Or gunshots while the people say bulletin. Well, I hope that they go for it, spread the word like gospels or a late news bulletin. In other words, I let my word just speak for itself while I fade into the background, keep it itself. Make them wonder who it is, speaking to them. A disembodied voice with an evil intent. Make them think of double haunting these speakers, and then when it's over, they wish it wasn't even the end. But I too busy in the line, making heat with a pen. You know, I hear another verse till I feel it again. That's why I don't freestyle on much, I just be writing. Cause I done realize that I got tons of ideas and a bunch of lines. And if I take my time with them, then I'll be finding all kind of diamonds up inside my mind. I like a minor when it comes to rhymes. I can't just say the first thing that comes to mind. I mean I could, but I know the type to let you know how I spit, cause I know the type to brag and boast. I mean I sick, but I know the type to do the most. But I will, cause I is the type to rip a show. Again, I know the type to let you know how I spit, cause I know the type to brag and boast. I mean I sick, but I know the type to do the most. But I will, cause I is the type to rip a show. I spit that quick, then I switch my flow. Yo, I used to act like a sniper, just play the back, being silent and never tell her I like her. Wouldn't take no shots with the rifle. Now Augusta, I'm nicer, and my game is way nicer, not like the rest of them either. Because all they do is brag about their conquest, but it's nonsense. They stay acting like it is a contest, like they gotta get them all to be content. Ask catch 'em type dudes, I call them, and if I get a girl, it's like I rob them. But that whole mindset is the problem, so I introduce a new concept that's called being low-key. Like an OG, I move slow creep, never make it sound no Foley. That's why a lot of them don't know me, but she be trying to give me her groceries, and I be trying to make it as OD. And whenever it happens, you won't be in the know, please, cause I know the type to let you know who I with, cause I know the type to brag and boast. I mean she thick, but I know the type to do the most. But I might, cause she is the type you wanna show off. I know the type to let you know who I with, cause I know the type to brag and boast. I mean she thick, but I know the type to do the most. But I might, cause she is the type you wanna show. Whenever we together, she not let me go. So if they type A, that means I type X. When they go one way, that's when I digress. If they got off days, I at my finest, because that's just how I flex. And when I say I not the type, It don't mean I never do, it's just not my default. Unlike any dude that spits on the track, wet enough to get it loose and picking the odds good enough to never lose. He be letting everybody know, shouting from the rules, beating them over the head. Animal with hooves, setting things up to be getting revenues. If you're thinking I should be, I'm way ahead of you. So I spit some days, tell them I'll be making a hit someday. Let her know that I'm in a hit from day one, preaching to the choir as if it's Sunday. I get low like Buster's track, whisper in the air like I'm cuffing that, cause my words turn them on, it's just a fact. And when they least expect it, I'm busting back with the brags and the boast and the doing of the most. Man, it's an overdose, line so good, call them overdope. You hear them and you never getting overdose. You overload your mind from repeating them. Replay the song till the speaker's done. If you hear me talking big, it'll be because I feel the buzz, even if I not the tight. Thank you, thank you. So guys, can I do just one more track before I get out of here, clear the way for some other beautiful, lovely artists to perform? What do you guys think? All right, I'm gonna do it anyway, so I was just asking to be polite. This one is called Timelines. It's based on a true story. Yeah, he opened the hatch, stepped inside, then he took a seat. He rechecked his calibrations, then he looked at me. He didn't say nothing, but he just gave me a nod, shut the hatch, flipped the switch, and after that, he was gone. 1, 2, the seconds passed by, and I knew something was wrong, cause of him there was no sign. See, he should have been back almost as soon as he left, that's how we planned it. In every simulation, every test, if everything went how it should, he should be able to find the girl saved her life, then get back inside. But as I sat there waiting, that was when I realized it ain't always that simple when you travel through time. That's when I was almost blinded by a light flash, and the machine reappeared with a slight crash. I rushed over quite fast, gripped her with a tight grasp, pull it open and put a hand on my mouth to stifle my gas. Cause I wasn't prepared to see her sitting there, looking just as I remembered, minus a couple years. And I remember thinking as my eyes filled with tears, if time's a straight line, maybe it starts here. But that feeling wasn't just too long, and it was partly the look that she gave me when she saw me that scarred me. Eyes so wide, sweat running down my face, hand on the chest, breathing so hard, just running a race. That's when it clicked, what's missing from the pic, cause she was by herself when it was him she should have been with. This wasn't the plan, the fact is their positions were switched. She was meant to be right back after the issue was fixed, so she could go on living her life never knowing that she would have died. If we didn't intervene, there was no way we wouldn't try. But she was here and he was somewhere else. Soon as she calmed down, she told me how the story went. Every time he saved her, she would die some other way, like it was meant to be. Like he was fighting fate, he kept going back and trying till he realized that somebody had to take her place, sent her away. And then he stayed, and I wasn't prepared for what she made me hear, cause he had been my homeboy for almost 20 years. And I remember thinking while feeling the despair, if time's a straight line, maybe it ends here. Nah, I wasn't having that, couldn't let this be the end, not even if the fact was that he sacrificed himself for her. See, that was unacceptable. That's why I built this time machine, cause I have trouble letting go. If he could save her, then I could do the same for him. There had to be a loophole, I'd find some other way to win. We were all gonna make it. If there was a shot, then I'd take it. And I was not hesitating, didn't give her what was fated or meant to be. Even if it even took a century, had all the time in the world to find a way eventually. I looked at her and thought of everything she said to me, trying to find a clue to the solution mentally. But then her voice interrupted my thoughts. She said we have to go and get him back no matter the cost. And I looked over at the machine and gave her a nod. And a couple seconds later, both of us were gone. And I remember thinking as we rewound the years, time's not a straight line, that's just how it appears. Thank you guys have been great.